What's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to another top 5 video where I count down all sorts of things. Today, I'm going to be counting down my top 5 queer web series of all time. I do want to start off this video saying how hard it was to narrow this down to my top 5 because there's so many good web series out there, and I'm probably going to do another top 5 web series video at the end of this year, doing like a top 5 web series of this year, because that would be a completely different list, but this is my top 5 of all time. So without further ado, let's get into number 5. So number 5 for me is going to be All for One, because I just adore All for One so much. I am a Dawny shipper like nothing else. Ever since episode 2 with their almost kiss, I just died. There's just like, and there's so many great characters, and it's really cheesy, and it's really uplifting, and it's just like, it feels as well. It's a great series, and I believe there is a season 2 coming along this year, maybe? 4, I think, maybe? I'm not sure entirely on the date, but I'm excited for what comes next. Number 4 and number 2 are probably one of the first, if not the first web series that I've watched. I didn't even know web series were a thing. Number 4, I think, was my second web series that I watched. Number 2 was my first. But number 4 is Out with Dad. So I believe it's still running. I believe they're doing some sort of, I'm not sure if it's Patreon, but I believe it's some sort of support thing, because obviously they needed support to produce the most recent season. But when I first found it, I believe it was season 1 that I first found it. I was obsessed. I was so obsessed. Yeah, it was a really great web series. If you guys don't know, it's Canadian, I believe. All the great stuff is Canadian. And it's a web series, it's a coming of age web series, I guess you could say. And it focuses on this family, which it consists of a teen girl and her dad, and it sort of follows her coming out process to him and to friends and everyone else, and it's, yeah, there's a lot of feels, but it's such a great web series. So the main girl's name is Rose and her dad's name is Nathan, and yeah, it was great. There was a change of cast. I think it was season 3, so the dad got recast. But I adored the guy that they had for the first dad. He was so sweet. And there was this whole sort of shipping thing, I guess you could say. People either shipped Rose and Vanessa or Rose and Claire. I was a Rose and Vanessa kind of girl. I mean, I know Claire's a redhead, which is unusual, but I just adored Vanessa. My feels for Vanessa. So yeah, I do recommend checking that out if you guys haven't. Number 3 is a web series that I've talked about many times, and it's called Her Story. So if you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos on it, Her Story is, it's focused, I guess, on 2 trans women, and I guess sort of their lives, their dating lives, ups and downs, struggles, you know, great times. So one of the ladies is going through, I guess, questioning her sexuality. One of the ladies is straight, and it follows both of their sort of dating lives, and yeah, these web series, I tell you what, web series really mess with my feels, like way more than TV shows or movies. They really do mess with my feels because it's just so good. I have rewatched Her Story so many times. I don't know if there's a season 2. I think they were wanting to do sort of a TV, like I think they were wanting to take it to TV. I don't know if that's happened, but it's such a good series. The only reason why it's not sort of ranked higher on this list is, I guess, what's the word? Sentiment I have with the other ones. I don't know if that's the right word, but anyway, it's such a good web series. It's done so well. I think there's only like 6 episodes. There's not a whole lot of episodes. It's just, please do yourself a favor and watch it if you have not yet. Number 2, so like I mentioned, this is, I believe the first web series that I ever watched. I loved it so much. It's called Anyone But Me, and I believe they released some what was it, like extended scenes or extra episodes recently, because I believe I talked about this in the last year or so, this web series. But yeah, it's an old web series, so you guys can go check it out. Like all my other web series that I talked about in this list, I will have links to like the first episodes of them all, so you guys can go check them out if you like. And the great thing about web series is most of the time, they're free. I feel like, yeah, most of the time they're free. The only exception to that rule in this list is, I think, Out with Dad. But I believe you can still watch them for free. It's just like if you pay and help support them, you can get the episodes earlier. I think that's the only exception to that rule. But yeah, Anyone But Me is great. Follows this girl who is dating this other girl, but she recently moves, sort of goes through struggles of dating through that and stuff like that. They're so adorable. And I fell in love with the actress that plays one of the characters. Her name is Nicole Pacent, I believe it is. I absolutely fell in love with her when I first found this web series. Yeah. Yeah, this was at a point where I'd, figured out I was not straight, and this was probably my first, obsession after that point. So yeah, like I said, link to that in the description. Do recommend watching it. It's up so high. Like, it's a very cheesy web series, but it's up so high just because of what it meant to me at that time in my life. So probably, I don't know. I don't know if you guys will enjoy it as much as I did, but I really did love it. And number one, I feel like you guys probably should know what number one is, because it's been around on my channel for a little bit now. And it's gonna be coming back up towards the end of the year again, because the number one on my list is Camilla. We all know Camilla. You guys should know Camilla. And like you guys know, the movie is coming out towards the end of this year, I believe it is. I think they said fall 2017. I don't think there's a specific date, but this year sometime. But for those of you that don't know what Camilla is, it's lesbian vampire drama. It's a great time. I love it so much. And just way too many feels, so many ships, so many redheads. I enjoyed myself thoroughly watching this. Yeah, I just, how do I gush about Camilla more than I already have in previous videos? I don't know. It's just a great web series. It's my number one. I adore it so much, and I cannot wait for the movie. Oh. We got Dominique coming in, playing someone on the movie, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I would love to know what's on your top 5 web series list. Like I said, there is a lot of web series that I wanted to put on there, but I haven't, just because there was so many that I love, but I needed to narrow it down to a top 5. But like I said, I'll probably do a top 5 queer web series list at the end of this year, sort of doing my 2017 favorites. Yeah, because that'll be a whole nother list. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just before I go, I want to show you guys another one of my merch products arrived in the mail today, and it's my Eat Sleep Fangirl Repeat hoodie. I am in love with this right now. I love how big the actual hood is. I wasn't expecting it to be so big, but I love it. And this I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's really bright. I don't know, you guys should be able to see that through the light, shouldn't you? But yeah, if you guys would like to check out this, I have a whole bunch of other merch as well. There is a link in the description. I recently showed off my Tacos Are Tasty t-shirt that I got in my Winona Earp video that I did, because that came last week. This one came this week. I'm waiting for 2 more shirts, which I should be able to show off soonish when they arrive in the mail. But I'm excited. I'm glad that people are liking the designs as well. I was very nervous to release these, but they turned out well, I think, and I'm happy. So if you guys would like to check them out, there is a link in the description to my merch. But I think that's about it from me today. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. That'd be amazing. I have a goal to get to 10,000 subscribers by Klexicon. So we got 7 months to hit that, to hit 3,000 more subscribers, a bit over 3,000. So I don't know if we'll get there, but I'm excited for it. But that's enough self-promo from me. I'm gonna go. I will leave you guys to the rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.